Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I'm doing this video on why we never do upsells. Okay, I get the question a lot, and I'm going to tell you right now why the Conversion Pros doesn't do upsells. And to be honest, it has a lot to do with integrity. And I'm going to talk about one business. I'm not going to name the name of it. I should, but I won't. Where they would get members in for a little fee, $25, $50, and then after they were there, they would tell the members, well, you're not going to make any money at this level. You got to spend $1,000. So they would spend $1,000, and then like, well, you're not going to make any money at this level. You got to go spend $3,000. And then they're like, oh, you're not going to make any money at this level. You got to go spend like $11,000. And they kept like taking a member and trying to reach in their pockets over and over and over and over. To me, that's disgusting. Okay, it is disgusting practice. It's a bunch of people that are just trying to make as much money as they can and feed off the weak people. Okay, they want to make as much money as they can. Some of the top earners made a lot of money doing that, but 99% of the field never made money. It's disgusting. And a lot of other systems like ours, nothing's like ours, we're better than everything, but try to upsell people. And they do it a few ways. Either they try to upsell, like they don't include an autoresponder. So what's the point of having a lead capture paid system if you're not going to give an autoresponder? Or charge people for it? Stupid. We're not going to do that. We give you the system. Guess what? That's included in our system. We don't expect you to go pay 40, 50 bucks for Aweber or GetResponse or MailChimp or something and add that on top. Or give you a watered down autoresponder and then charge you an extra $15, $20, $30 for it and say, well, yeah, our system only costs this much, but no, it doesn't include the mailer, so you got to go buy that extra. That's like a gotcha. That's like a slap in your face. Okay, I don't like that. We're not doing that. That's stupid. So we're not going to upsell you on a feature that should already be built in to begin with. That does not make any sense. I mean, what's the point of capturing leads that you can't email and actually calling yourself a system? Are you brain dead? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. No, we're not doing that. And then the other thing that's out there is a lot of people, they will upsell people for different trainings and say that they got VIP packages and stuff like this. Again, it's a slap in the face. That's like you going to a Costco or a Sam's Club and you go to buy something and you bring it to the counter and they say, oh, wait a minute, you got this from our VIP section. We're going to have to charge you more money or you're going to have to pay an extra $100 or $200 for your membership in order to access this. And you're thinking, wait a minute, I'm a member. I spent the money, I'm a member. What do you mean I got to go? What do you mean you're trying to take more money from me to get this deal? Okay, well, that's the way it is. What does that do? Okay, all that does is it tries to make people money as fast as possible and screw a lot of people. We don't do that. When we launch new tools, we give them to everybody. We don't ask you for extra money on that. We don't ask you for extra money for tools like autoresponders that are supposed to be included. We don't ask you when we do a killer training that teaches you a bunch of stuff that easily could be packaged and sold for a lot of money because the value of the training that's made people so much money, it's easy to sell that stuff. We don't. And I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of training being sold out there that isn't worth the bottom of my shoe. And these people are showing old techniques that don't work, or they'll try to do a training and then they'll come back and try to sell you a bunch of things that you need to get in order for the training to work. And that's really stupid. Like you pay extra to go to a training and then they're like, but you need this, you got to spend money on this, you got to spend money on this, you got to spend money on this. And then it's like a triple slap in your face. Bam, 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 bam. It's stupid. We don't do that. We have integrity, and I hate that stuff. I hate reaching in people's pockets, being greedy, and trying to get more money. I'll tell you, one person that I respect, the guy owns Walmart. Do you know a story? Let me just tell you a little bit about a story. He owned what they called a Ben Franklin store, kind of like a Rite Aid or CVS now. I guess there's still Ben Franklins out there. But he wanted to sell stuff and not make a lot of profit margin on it. And he knew if he had the best prices, it would drive people in the door, and he would sell more of it. And Ben Franklin had a hissy fit. You can't do this. You can't. So he borrowed like 20 grand and set up the first Walmart store. How did he become one of the richest men in the entire world? Okay, keep that in mind. One of the richest men in the entire world, not just the United States, the entire world. He decided that he wasn't going to make a ton of money off every product, but his volume was going to be so high that people would love to come into stores and get deals like that. Well, that's how Walmart was born. Walmart, obviously, he's done billions and billions of dollars, and the model absolutely worked. But when you walk into a Walmart, do they ask you to pay more for something? No. They do have their Sam's Club, but even that's a one-time fee. They don't try to reach in your pockets over and over and over again. And same with Costco. You pay a fee, but you get access to the deals. They're not in there upselling you constantly. I hate that. And right now, a lot of people hate that because there's been so many deals on the internet where people have done that and thrown out more money and more money and more money and lost it. Aren't you sick of spending money? I mean, for example, I just went to brunch, okay? And my meal was about 40 bucks, just myself, 40 bucks I spent. I mean, that's almost a month's worth of the conversion pros. The conversion pros is $1.61 a day. Go get 2 people when you're making 50 bucks. You're paying 50, you're making 50. Getting 2 people is so stinking easy. I mean, what we do, it's not, the value of it's worth so much. I get people that say, Dave, you should charge way more for everything you offer. I can't believe it's this cheap. I hear that every day. Sure, we can charge 100 bucks a month. We can charge 150 bucks a month. Sure, we can do a VIP upsell. But you know what? We're not greedy. Okay, we make plenty of money. Why? We have a lot of members, and our members stay in the system because they know that we keep piling on value, but we don't say, I need to reach in your pockets more. We don't say, we need to take more money from you. Give us more money. Give us more money. We don't do that, and I'll never do that. Okay, we don't need to do that. And so that's why we don't do upsells. And if you're ever look at a system that keeps trying to upsell you, you better take a hard look at why they're doing it, because the 99% of the reason, the reason they're doing that is to reach into your pocket and take more money from you so somebody else can make a little bit more scratch. Okay? Most of the time, the value's not any bigger. You're not getting anything more. And you can go ask 99% of the people that spent that extra money, where are they at today? And most of them are standing still on the exact same spot. All right? So as far as what the conversion goes, bro, we have no interest in upselling you. I have no interest in digging in your pocket. I have no interest in releasing extra tools and saying, well, they're going to cost all this extra money for you. We have no interest in doing that. I have no interest in doing trainings and charging you. We're not going to charge you for the autoresponder. You know, that's included. Okay, we don't try to insult your intelligence. Okay, most of you are very smart people. And you don't fall for a sucker's bet. Although online, tons of people fall for the sucker's bet thinking they're going to get more if they spend more. And they usually fall flat on their face in those scenarios. It doesn't work. And I'd be very cautious of people that keep telling you to spend more money. You need to spend more. You need to do this. You need to reach in your pocket and do this, because you don't. Okay? Especially with us. We gave you all the tools, $1.61 a day, less than a Diet Coke a day. Go get 2 people. You're making the money that pays for it. And again, I have no interest in reaching in your pocket, taking any more money out of there. We're not going to do upsells. I have no interest in that. And the business models that do, if you want your intelligence assaulted, go ahead and use those stuff. But you're getting screwed, and it's worthless. And most people will tell you that. I can't tell you how many people come up to us and say, "Man, I was in this deal, and they tried to charge me this, and they tried to charge me that, and charge me." And I hear it every day. And I hear about it's like my favorite line in the movies ever was, I've done this in a video before. My favorite line in a movie ever was from Christmas Vacation. Remember that with Clark Griswold? And he has that huge Christmas tree, and the neighbor says, "Where are you going to put that tree, Clark?" And he says, bend over and let me show you." My favorite line in the movie. So if you like that kind of action, go get upselled everywhere on the planet. You know, let people reach in your pockets. Let people tell you that you're not worthy of making money unless you spend more money to make more money. And if that's the way you want to do it, go ahead, but you don't need to. You just simply don't need to, and we're not going to do that. I will never insult your intelligence by doing that. Everybody, have a great day.